Under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And this will be fouled away.
First pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So now to the plate, Barry Larkin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network. John Smoltz, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch on the way. Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in will be Bernie Williams, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here comes Tino Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fouled away.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And the 2-1 fouled off. Jeter at second. Williams on at first with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Now at the plate here is Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. In now, Darryl Strawberry. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. Popped him up. McCann has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in George Foster.
The left fielder, George Foster.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Going to have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Tim Raines.
The right fielder,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
And he misses again, 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. One and two now. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two pitches fouled away. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Range, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And Posada can't come up with it here as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Well hit to right. But this will get foul. 2-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. The 2-1 pitch. There goes the runner. All even now, 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Davis has got it, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. And that misses for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to bat, James McCann. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch, and it's 1-1. Right side, hit hard. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Kenny Lofton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton.
1 and 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
At the plate now, Barry Larkin, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Larkin hits a little over the 270 mark. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
That brings up Prince Fielder. And a ball, 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this one goes right by Posada, and that'll be a wild pitch. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
First offering.
Off the plate, ball
1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 2-1 home. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Lindor. Scooped up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So now here is Bernie Williams, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Lofton is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Tino Martinez.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Now the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he misses there. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. That brings up George Foster.
The left fielder, George Foster.
Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And there's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Bryce Harper goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. popped up. Martinez shading to his right. 2 down.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Next to stand in is James McCann. He singled first time up. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Mets. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
So stepping in is Darryl Strawberry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Lofton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
Next to dig in, Tim Raines. Ricky Henderson gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ricky Henderson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 24.
So the lineup flips over, and
Henderson.
first pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Barry Larkin, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Tag there from Posada, and he's out at the plate.
Love everything about that play right there. Nobody's at fault, just great execution by the defense. I saw the third base coach waving him around, and I totally agreed with it.
At the plate, Prince Fielder, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Canseco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the left fielder, George Foster.
Ready now is George Foster. Here comes the Yankees skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jeff Nelson takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Jeff Nelson.
From the stretch.
Ball one.
Now the 1-0.
Hey! Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball just inside. Runner goes for second. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, man. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 run, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jorge Posada becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Wade Boggs stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in George Foster. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
That misses 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. No balls and one strike. Nelson is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Derek Jeter as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Shortstop, Derek
First pitch on the way.
Jeter.
On its way is pitch number 75. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now into the box, Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The next 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate is James McCann, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now into the box is Jose Canseco. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Up next, Darryl Strawberry flew out last time up.
Strawberry.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit hard but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. Down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. swing and a shot toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Ricky.
So next to hit is Ricky Henderson. First time Don Mattingly will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First offering.
Mattingly.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Don Mattingly stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 23. Don.
First offering on its way. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Barry Larkin stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and in next is Prince Fielder. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Fastball well outside.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
First pitch on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's now a 3-2 ball game. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Road. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
32, Aaron.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Alan Trammell will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two and 2.
2-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 9th inning coming up from Yankee Stadium. It's now Alan Trammell will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th spot. Bruce Sutter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. George Foster is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Sutter, a 27-year-old. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead it 3-2. Seth Lugo enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 67.
And now here is Bernie Williams. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next up, Tino Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. And stepping in, Jose Canseco. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. McCann is after it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. John Smoltz with his 4th win this season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Seth Lugo records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: